Hey guys, it's Chris Kritos here, and today I'm gonna share some few knowledge about keeping your lower back healthy. Because some time ago I was doing some squats, but I tend to get too low because I was practicing ass to grass because I wanted to get that full range of motion, but apparently it did some damage to my lower back. It's not something serious, but it's something that's gonna um, stay with me for a long time. Now, this isn't the first time that I got issues with my back because when I first started lifting, I did some 3 plate deadlift, which I ego lifted. So, from that, I put my back out, so to speak, and since then, uh, it kind of went off and went on. So what I do nowadays is before the squat or leg workout, I warm up. I used to not warm up at all, but now I have to warm up. Um, Stretch out my hamstrings most importantly to increase my range of motion and mobility. Glutes I don't worry too much, but I still stretch them, and quads and etc. And I do some dynamic movements to get my legs warmed up, and I have to get my heart rate up and get that blood flow to the legs, and then I tend to have a better workout with less issues on my lower back. And there's few things that help me to rehab or to keep my maintenance on the strength of my lower back, which including the warm up, I do some planks to uh, so that, in my own opinion, to tighten the muscles around the pelvic bones so that my lower back is tight. So that my core is engaged and my lower back's nice and tight so that it won't come loose like a screw, you know? So that I like to do planks. And what I do is I get the silicone ball, which is very cheap, $5, and I put it, roll the ball alongside my spine. I start with my right side and then my left side. So what I do is I lie down on my back and um, I work on each vertebrae of my spine from top of my tailbone to the top of the back of my neck. So I take this is like beside doing workouts. So this is at home or anything. I don't do this before my workout or anything. Leave it. I do it to like relieve all the muscle and nerve impingements if there is any. So and one thing to rule is, for me personally, when I do the ball to stretch out my muscles on my right side, I like to um, roll my back even more, as round my back so that it stretches out more. And once I do my left side, I tend to squeeze more because my left side, I feel like it's naturally more rounded and my right side is naturally more squeezed. So my instinct tells me that when I roll my back from lower back up to my upper neck, instead on my right side, I just like to lengthen out for some reason, and it feels a lot better. And my left side, I like to like squeeze my back as I roll it. It sounds weird and counterintuitive, but I feel like my body's more balanced that way after I do that. And another tool that I like to use, people like to use foam rollers, but I personally like to use steel roller. The reason for this is that there is no squishiness in the roller, so that all the pressure goes onto my back rather than the roller just absorbing all the pressure like a foam roller, which is a styrofoam, but this is a steel, so all the cold, hard toughness is gonna go on my back. So I like using this better than anything. I tried using the PVC pipe, but they tend to bend on the middle part of the roller. But if it's like aluminum or steel or anything like that, it will never bend or anything because it's tough. I like it tough. So, and I like to find that sweet spot when I'm rolling my back, and every time I do it, it tends to crack some of my back joints, so that's good. And that as well, I do it to keep my spine nice and straight and keep my posture healthy. All right, so that was it for my um, back maintenance. I hope this helped with the people who usually have back problems, so that you can go through your workouts without having any issues. Even me, even though I have some pain on my lower back and I have to use a lighter weight when I do a squat, usually a barbell squat, but I do it in such an intensity that my DOMs last for 3-4 days, so no excuses. You gotta do what you gotta do with what you have, right? All right. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, see you guys on the next video.